Today I'm going to show you a Japanese icon from the 90s. We obviously had the big three fighting. You had the Toyota Supra, you had the 300ZX, and then you had the Mitsubishi VR-4. This is a Spyder variant, 604 produced, and it has 13,000 miles. Today we're going to give you guys a comprehensive walk around and test drive to let you decide if you want to put this in your garage. All-wheel drive, all-wheel steering, 6-speed manual transmission, 320 horsepower. Let's go. The overall condition for this one, I would rate it an 8 out of 10. Shows extremely well. Mileage looks to line up in regards to the condition of it, underside, etc. You do have minor imperfections. That's why we give that lower rating. You have a small little scratch right here, and as I walk around on the rear section of the bumper, there's a small scuff. It has 13,108 miles on it. The top was operating when the collector purchased it. This came out of a huge collection here in South Florida. They purchased it, put less than 5 miles on it. It sat inside of a warehouse as a beauty piece, and now the top is not functioning. We're having an error code on the actual release for the top or the power portions. We did try to do it manually, so you can switch valves in the rear section of the top area, so behind the back seats. But the release for the cables, so it has like bike cables that go all the way to a toggle right here, they are stretched, so I can only get one side open. And the consignor decided to sell it as it is. It was working when he received it, but right now we have an error code, so just take that with a grain of salt. Could be something simple, could be something not simple, but we're here to tell you how it is. All your plastic cladding is very nice. The wheels are in good shape. You have a little bit of corrosion on the front section of this one wheel. This car actually was housed in Hawaii, which is pretty neat. So it was there for a student's residency. This was a gift from his father, which I love. Leather conditions very nice. You have the gray leather right there. All your stickers are present along with all of your body tag stickers, so you can see that in the gallery. Steering wheel's nice, door cards are nice. Closing the door, nice sound. Tires are from 2023, so they are HTR ASs by Sumitomo. All of your inner fender arches are very nice as well, so all the black is nice and rich. There's no yellowing, which is common for what's underneath the actual paint for the body cladding. Your Spyder target top, I can't show it to you working because we've gone over this already. All your glass is nice. The ASC top will, when it retracts, this would fold inside, and it's a beautiful thing to see. So if you haven't seen this in operation ever before, go on YouTube and look up a video of one of them working. Let's spin it. On the top of the actual trunk or the hider for the top, it's in very nice shape. Your rubbers look good as well. Your rear bumper is going to be identified with the Spyder VR-4, which would signify four-wheel drive and four-wheel steering. It's all-wheel drive. You do have your dual exhaust tips right here, and there's a small scuff in the plastic. Taillights are in excellent condition, and we will get some photos inside that compartment right there from the inside view of the actual cockpit. Spinning it to the passenger side. Passenger side is the same condition as the driver's side. Once again, I want you guys to look at the plastics. Every time I see one of these and it has higher mileage, they're kind of deformed, they have a lot of imperfections. This is a very nice one. Looking at the quarter, you have a small little dimple right here. Once again, that's the reason for the 8.5. Your fuel release does operate, so we'll show you that when we get inside. I'll pop it. Inside, the actual fender arch is nice and clean. Once again, look at the plastic condition. Small little scuff right here on the plastic underneath the door. All of your plastic or your rubber rings that go around the door handles are in very nice shape. Center section is in clean shape as well, and then when you look at all the rubbers in metal condition, nice. Here's another sticker. Closing the door, closes nicely. Front fascia is beautiful. I love this 95 design because it has the signature painted headlights. I'll turn it on for you so you can see. Isn't that cool? Lights look great. Your plastics for all of the turn signals are in very nice shape. Inside the inner grate, or where your support is right here, nice and clean. Underneath, all the plastics look good. Let me pop the hood so I can show you that V6. And I'll pop the gas cap for you too. There you go, so you can see it pop. So this is where you get to the fun part. So you have a 24 valve, 3 liter with twin turbos. Look at all of the components in here. Very, very nice. All your hoses look good. During the 2021 service, they did the timing belt, the water pump, fuel pump, or fuel tank was dropped, fuel pump was replaced, fuel filters were done, and overall, it looks like it's held up well. I think that there's a little bit of scaling here. That's probably from when it was in Hawaii, but underneath is very nice, and I want you guys to look at the gallery there. Insulation's nice. All your stickers are present. Stickers on the fenders as well. Beautiful piece. 320 horsepower, 315 foot-pounds of torque, routed through a 6-speed manual transmission. Let's take a look inside. Looking at the interior, it's in very nice shape. Your dash condition is very nice. Headliner's in great shape. Once again, top issue, so when you turn the ignition on, you're gonna have a blinking light here. We did check it. It's just because I honestly think it's the cable that's stretched in the rear, so for the next person. Center section's nice and clean. Your shifter's very nice. You do have controls here for your Infinity sound, so you have Infinity speakers throughout. You can control your volume, etc. on the bottom here. Air condition operates as it should. You do have a little bit of hazing on the actual glass right here for the glare control. We do have a spare one that's included in the glove box. Here's your presets for garage doors, and then you also have your manual release here. So you take this off and you actually have a little twist to open up the top and release the tension here, and you can pull it back. When you put the key in the ignition, it works as it should, so I'll close the door really quick. Horn works. Glove box is very nice. You have your wheel lock right there. We also have the radio key code card, so in case you ever lose battery power, you have the plug in there. I do like that it has an auxiliary port as well, so you can plug in an MP3 player or whatever other device you want. Your cruise control buttons here, traction control buttons here. Rear seats are very, very nice. I want you guys to look at the gallery. Starts up nicely. Air conditioning's working as it should. So you have your temp control, your fan controls. It's very, very cold. Radio operates as well, so you can raise the volume only on your steering wheel. Oh yeah. Let me close that. But overall, let's open up this garage door and take it for a spin. Before we take this beauty for a spin, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoy this content, please be sure to click like and subscribe below. Let's go for a test drive. All right, we're taking out the Spyder VR-4. Air conditioning's blowing as it should. Radio works. We've gone over that earlier. Your speedometer is operating. Tachometer is doing whatever it wants. Just note that. You do have your traction button right here, so you can click it, and it'll actually go through sport or touring. We'll put it in sport for right now. 13,110 miles. So a total, from the collector, he put a total of 5 miles on it upon purchase. Turn signals operate. Good coolant temperature. Boost gauge is working. Lights work. Windows operate. Passenger window regulator is out. I could hear it clicking. We're jumping on to 84 right now. Tachometer is not operating. 4th gear. Let's go into 60 if it slips. Turbo does what it's supposed to do. Let's see if the cruise control works. Speedometer is off, by the way. Speedometer is off by, I feel like 15 miles per hour right now. Downshifts are easy. All right, here we go. Not bad. See how the brakes feel? Brakes feel good. I like it. What we'll do right now is we're going to take a ride, go over some bumps. I'm going to put it back into touring mode. Taking it right. So this is where our first set of bumps will be. Here they come. Let's turn our lights on. Here comes the big dip. Feels planted. I hope you guys enjoyed this test drive. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at 954-363-2261. Very, very clean, low mileage. One thing I'll note, so let's go over the key facts here. Top is not operating. So it has a double beep on the actual module here. The cables are stretched, so I cannot manually open it on one side. You're gonna see that in the gallery. Tachometer is not operating, and speedometer is off by, I would say, 15 to 20 miles an hour. We do have a window regulator on the passenger side that is not operating. I can hear it click. AC works, radio works. So the radio works, but only the volume controls on the steering wheel actually operate for volume. Interior is nice, your seats all work. Power windows or power mirrors operate as they should. Accelerates nicely. When it was cold, I did feel some hesitation. It seems to have cleared up. I do know that this is sitting for 2 years, so the fuel inside of it is most likely older. Hope you guys enjoyed that video.